Both of these teams have rallied back and showcased true resilience throughout their run here at Masters Reykjavik.
You're exactly right about that, Josh. Both of these teams looking primed heading into this matchup already. Bit of that early A lobby control being taken here. ZETA Division on the attack side of Haven on this pistol round. A lot of damage onto Victor. The dog actually finishes him off. The Trailblazer around the side. He was low enough. 27 health was the only thing he had to his name. A quick shot into the smoke, Marv. Okay. Maybe getting a couple of accusations and the crossfire is set up. OPTIC ready to return and shut down this approach from ZETA Division, but maybe they can do something about it. The run that these guys have been on.
It just breeds confidence. When you're on a 3-match win streak in that elimination bracket, you feel like you're untouchable. And Victor's going to fall first here again, but of course, eco round coming out from OPTIC. They're not hoping to really keep control of A, but it gives them some idea. Look at all of the utility that's being thrown towards them. Zed managing to find that pick. All of the headshots, even though he was stunned up from his own fault line, I believe.
Yeah, this team just chucking the utility at the back of that site. It's going to be probably an easy and clean cleanup for them. Yeah, that's the 4.
Up, they were going absolutely bonkers yesterday when ZETA took the win.
ZETA off to a great start with that Prime Gaming flawless, but now the buy round for OPTIC.
And it's another stack towards B, Brent. This is what they did on the pistol round too. They're really anticipating ZETA Division going towards B, but this time they're going for a push and kind of leaving A in the hands of Victor to slow them down with stuns and just back out for retake.
And it's the exact same kind of setup. The dog just to clear through short. They set up as well. You can see the star at the back of the site. It's going to be recalled. They have something to work with in a couple of seconds, but this flank is pivotal. Right round the side. The weaponry not there. They're not clearing the corner. They walk straight into the alarm bot. And it's a beautiful little setup. Still, now it's just the 3v3 as Ye is able to clean up the mess that occurred back there.
But that's smart from Victor. They anticipate the push because ZETA Division are getting pinched. And here's another pivotal fight happening in short.
Win this. Yeah. Corner doesn't get cleared. He picks up the rifle. Not a push. So much pressure on them right now. Victor just trying to play towards it. Dashing, sliding straight into depth.
For ZETA Division, kicking off into round 4, and it is a different setup. Now a much more standard fight towards A lobby, with the stun being thrown out, and then fragment grenade, and you've also got the 0 point thrown in there. This is more of what you expect from fights on Haven. Yeah. Heavy A lobby control, rather than what OPTIC have been doing the first 3 times. To me, Brent, it felt like a counter-strat that just didn't pay off, and that's, of course, part of the risk that's involved when you heavily prep against your opponents. If they change up, suddenly, you can get caught with a completely wrong idea of what's happening.
Sure. Got to be ready to adapt and overcome whatever's being thrown at you. ZETA Division looks like pretty standard B hit. Obviously, OPTIC don't have the weaponry too much to try and push them away.
And this is the one round where they're not big.
Yeah, they decided to just play towards the A lobby area. Now, all the players are still alive, but the Victor going down.
Victor's got a timing with his wall, actually. Well, caught by Laz, though.
Yeah, tries to find it, and while all this is going on as well, the players are dropping like flies, trying to get cleared out. Victor's not going to be able to get anything else. Crashes the sole survivor. 1v3, lovely shot. He actually has the Seekers online, a flash available. Quick pop around the corner, actually didn't get the sound cue though. No connection, just a quick little tap. That's going to be forcing out the pull. The time running low, Josh.
He might be able to catch 10 around the corner. What a top player. Been one of the most impactful players at this tournament so far. But here we go, OPTIC finally with rifles in their hand and A lobby pressure. And ZETA Division, they don't look like they're leaning that way.
Now it's a complete adjustment from them on their attack side. All the way over towards C. Victor's taking a ton of space in a lobby, but he's going to be holding that information. And those are Seekers that were built up along with the dogs. At least the dog, I should say, the Trailblazer.
It's all on Ye. Yeah. And the timing, it's so brutal.
Impeccable for them. Crashes though. Now he's got to do justice. He's got to put in the work. Anchoring at the back of the side. A quick flash to, again, push them back. Not finding anything with it.
And look how ZETA Division have just cut noise. They're bleeding all of this utility coming out from OPTIC. The Seekers use the dog, everything, all trying to pull information. They have no idea.
It's awkward still, the Rolling Thunder anyway. Crashes, falls, and now Victor. Straight through garage, the sun gets sent flying, but now he's the last player standing for OPTIC. Fast lane just sent straight up, but both the players swinging still. ZETA a little bit uncoordinated with that one. Sugar Zero gets taken out, stun. 37 health. Victor, not a lot to work with.
He's a smart player in the clutch, but This might be a bit too much for him.
Crossfire from ZETA is...
But they're worried about back garage. He's found the perfect timing for 10 to back off, but he comes around just in time to clean up OPTIC. Hey, on his peak. Yeah, he does have the tour de force available. This is going to be a 0 point to grab information. Headshot.
A lot of information gathered. They know that they're going to be playing back there. Damage though straight through. Ye swings off the flash.
Beautiful setup, well supported by FNS, and a great kill from Ye. That's an opener that they haven't had so far. Can they convert a low eco round?
Crashies is holding this flash right around the corner. Victor presumably taking contact here, and that's going to be the trigger for it. There's the flash right round, tries to re-swing, but ZETA Division heads up play from them. Players were just anti-flash, not going to be caught by it, and Victor, he has to pop this. The ultimate as well, just to try and zip away. Doesn't get too much damage done. It is a bit risky on either side. Now, there's still a lot of time in this round. Just under a minute being burnt down, so ZETA Division want to slow it down, which it looks like they are.
These are the moments that are just impeccable from ZETA on their attack half. Look how confused Victor and FNS are. They have to go and acquire information in B, and they've left Ye completely alone. He has the tour de force, though, going to start spawning slow fields everywhere if he can find one pick.
There's the re-peek. And with it in hand, he's so consistent. Ye pushing up, but now it is lockdown. He has to push around the corner. He's going to get detained here. Laz holding around the corner to jump pick, biding his time, but it's not enough. Ye just finds the shot. 3 kills in the round for him, and it might have just done enough. Crow hunting him out, finally takes him out. But now with only 18 seconds left, ZETA, they're being pressured for time. They have to explode out onto the site. They have to get the spike down. Marv holds the cross with the Guardian, and it's just up to Crow.
He's going to be able to get the plant down here. Marv up to heaven, and Marv manages to finish out the round. Gorgeous shot from Marv, and what a play by Ye under so much pressure there.
Yeah. Just a heads up play, being able to take that risk, obviously.
Knew that it was a bit of an aberration.
Very start falling now. Players holding just in short. That's crashing around the corner. Okay, Cosmic Divide might be a faster play here by ZETA Division. They could pivot off of this into another area to map. The crashes and catches the timing as Laz was trying to lurk through.
That's pretty smart. Drops back, uses the Trailblazer to find some more information in short. Realizes there's nobody at A, and I love this call from Crow. The IGL on ZETA Division says, right, they've got information that there's nobody on A. Let's start moving towards that area of the map. Depp making a lot of noise, though.
Noise, yeah.
And Crashies was in front of the Cosmic Divide.
Dodges it. Did the footsteps catch? Does he know that there's a player there? It doesn't seem likely, otherwise Ye might be looking in that direction, but Ye's looked all the way past him as well.
Can't use that.
This round is getting chaotic. A lot of OPTIC players on the flank, and they've seen this short setup.
They've got no, he's close! Surely! If the dog's being destroyed, still playing up close. The flash is not going to connect now with a stun on top of it. But OPTIC, they're just cleaning them up. Surrounding them on almost every single side, and it's all up to Sugar Zero. Looking through mid. Marv knows that this timing's about to be caught.
The plays, you can't just try and play your own game and get bottled up and scared in these moments.
No. Not right now. Not when ZETA Division have come so far, but also OPTIC, a team that when they're playing with complete confidence.
So this looks to me like a 0 point going to be sent down mid, checks headshot box, and Victor might be pushing off the back of this too. There's some level of aggressive setup potential over towards C.
They've been using that knife a lot for information. Here's the Trailblazer being used as well. Depp does get caught, so the stun just catching, but Laz is already deep.
ZETA are going back to the execute that was working well for them at the beginning. Here's a fragment grenade to try and deny that. FNS missed the flash there.
Yeah, actually flashed himself, unfortunate.
And they've got to be worried about Sugar Zero's star that's put down at default right now. That's normally turned into a suck. It's exactly where Marv is standing. But once more, ZETA, put the brakes on, cut the noise.
This time might be a bit different though. Marv has the paranoia in hand, sets it up. Knife gets information, that's really good info.
Depp is looking for this flank, but there is not one coming. OPTIC this time playing with a lot of patience.
Crash is making sure nobody can lurk up inside the smoke. Little flash, that does gather information now. In the 38-second mark, so OPTIC are going to be aware that there's at least players leaning towards the A area. Now the sun's come through, but Crash's plays inside of it. The flash not capable, and I think Marv as well just sent that paranoia flying. Set them up beautifully. Still Crow wins that one out, but he's got to do some massive work for them. They're actually just barreling their way through ZETA Division, catching 3 of the players, and now it's up to Victor and Ye to try and retake.
Victor's just walking his way in
Right
before
there.
Ye can even
Insane.
get there. Victor finds the
Insane.
pick.
Enemy remaining.
But he gets shut down. Headshot straight through the wall. Victor gets taken out. Ye forced now to try and make a play. Toss the operator away, picks up the rifle. He's just been warbanged. An impossible scenario for him, especially when the players swing like that. ZETA Division
Are just taken aback by the level of performance from the ZETA Division individual players. I mean, they had no rights to win that. OPTIC had got the read perfectly and had a crossfire set up, but a combination of Crow's utility and excellent fragging, they've put another on the board and they're now in commanding control of this half. OPTIC again have a read here that they're going for garage control. They've rotated players around, but
Ye is pushed so deep, alone. Not much support, but it's the information that they're playing towards it. Lance was just trying to hold the angle down. Not enough to try and take down El Diablo. And he backs away, a bit of patience being shown. Just wants to remove some of that utility that they were using to clear close.
and all of this utility is triggering a push out of Victor on the other side of the map. You can see how OPTIC are trying to respond to this attack side play. But Ye's going to have to come up huge again.
Well, he's dodged the flash and he's found the shot. Once again, holding it down. Not quite a gap in the smoke, but he wants to play close to the wall. Dash up into the air! You've got to be kidding me! Flicks it up to the side. Oh my word. Crow left alone. Won the site surrounded, just has to try and get the plant down, but Ye is lurking just round the corner. What a
To get. They're just the occasional pop-off rounds where Ye goes crazy. Otherwise, ZETA Division are playing a fundamentally good game that's able to neutralize them. ZETA, though, they're taking a half buy here, allowing OPTIC a foothold back into the half.
Yeah. Finally, it feels like the economy is taking a bit of a break on the side of ZETA Division with this half buy.
They do tend to be quite cautious with it as well. ZETA Division like to play it safe when it comes to their economy.
Got shot.
FNS finds the opener there. Victor anticipating a flash coming through here for some level of garage control, even though we can see the sky moving more towards a lobby. And Ye's going to find another pick.
Down mid.
Pretty cleanly dealing with this eco round from ZETA Division.
Yeah.
No crazy strategy that they went for.
And this is where you have to start to get worried a little bit. It was a fantastic beginning to this map for ZETA Division.
Enemy remaining.
Not even on their map pick, but now that this is looking like it's going to be a clean round for them on the side of OPTIC, they've accrued this momentum, Josh, and they are wrangling back the half.
Yeah, I mean, the best they're going to be able to do is a 6-6, though, of course, and that's
30 seconds left.
banking on the fact that OPTIC are even it.
Oh, no! That is brutal! It was doing it.
I'm out of here.
Okay, this is the important round, though, if OPTIC are wanting to get back into this half.
Super pivotal.
Look how deep Crashies is up here.
Way. I mean, this timing that he's caught is incredible! 2 kills eventually shut down in the end, but Deppy answers back once more. Swings into the stun that was laid down. Victor, just caught unaware.
What an absurd shot from Depp, a single bullet while stunned up, and Depp's hunting for more. Pops a Blade Storm, gets forward. Look at the flank coming through again, though. With Laz down,
Spike
this
planted.
alarm bot, utterly ineffective.
ZETA Division? Okay.
Do they have any awareness that Marv and Ye are back
They're
here?
pushing, I think. Setting up to push all the way through. They're taking control. They realize that they've lost control of long and short.
I'm out of stock.
So they're taking away the space from them. Knife, they dodge it. All trying to triple up here, but it's not planted for them. And now the smoke's down. ZETA Division, they might have just outthought themselves here. FNS is just holding down this angle. He wins out the shot, and it's just being stuck at the end. Nothing to stop it. ZETA Division, I mean, it's...
And that just allows OPTIC to cleanly mop up that round. They are firmly back into this half. 0 point, the same one that we've seen so far from FNS, but now they're going down mid. FNS and Ye working together to take map control as Victor holds down the A site.
And look at it as well. I mean, it was a deep flash from Crashies all the way down C-Long, so they know that there's no player lurking there, unless they were really hiding from it.
And OPTIC have got a seriously good counter strategy here to house grouped up ZETA Division play. The question is whether the execute and the duels go the favor of the Japanese squad. They've got the full A site.
That's going to be theirs for free. Rolling
You
thunder
want
not
to
really
find
even
it.
necessary. Now the Cosmic Divide has to split the
Spike
backside of it
planted.
up. And they're playing close, just trying to alternate in between it.
Sugar Zero
Anti-flash
is-
position from 10.
You should
Sugar
run.
Zero's on permanent flank watch. Is this the aggression coming out? No, just for information.
Stun as well. They want to push off the back of this. 10 gets 2. He was stunned up. Somehow the bullet's finding his mark. The lockdown as well pushed them away. Ye was trying to catch that timing. He's shut down, but Marv's detained. Shut down onto the side. Victor pops the ultimate, but not enough for them, and that is going to be the 7-5 half for Zeta Division.
Dive straight into the pistol. Look at this
gonna be
push.
fast.
I mean, this is a heavy, heavy mid push coming out from Zeta Division.
Yeah.
OPTIC's attack side on this map, normally amazing, but against the guard's defensive aggression really disrupted it. So it looks like Zeta are taking a page out of that book.
It's a quad push straight through, but are they going to be ready for it? Just holding. FNS looks like he wanted to swing through with his own flash. Crashes. Tries to return some of the fire. He's going to be rewarded with just the one. The players are low. Is there going to be that covering fire from them? It seems like they are absorbing this hit relatively well. Crodo, the right clicks in hand. Yay, not much to his name when it comes to the health. And just marved. 1v3. That mid-round aggression, not even mid-round, just the mid-aggression. The 4 players pushing all the way up with this spike down, Josh. They've set themselves up beautifully.
They really have. It would be a massive pistol to take away. And it's all on Marv's shoulders, but this looks so difficult. The spike down in enemy territory, you have to try and make a jump-up play work. I mean, it's incredible that Depp and Sugar Zero hit the shots that they did, jumping into mid-window against players who are holding it. Marv's going to have to pull off the same here. And there's only 30 seconds left.
Flash is going to connect onto him as well.
30
We'll
seconds
reload,
left.
know exactly where he is. Spamming straight through, aware of the positioning. And we head into this next one here. OPTIC, mentioned it before, their map pick. Again, no money coming into this one. Just a fast play as Victor looks to try and disrespect that utility that was sent through into a lobby.
Very early gravity well forced out by Sugar Zero. It's bought time for some of the rotates. FNS is an IGL that loves messing with the defending team, throwing in some fakes, seeing if he can get lurks pulled off. Might not be necessarily going for that in this round, of course, with the low economy. That's a theme to keep your eye on throughout the series.
Yeah, you can see Crow's just up top there, holding a piece of utility, either the flash or the stun.
This is such a hard read on this A hit coming through.
Yeah.
4 players from Zeta Division
And
waiting for it.
they're contacting through. Knife's going to get destroyed. The swing through off of the fault line. Beautiful setup for them.
Down A.
Very clean.
Man, Japanese isn't what it used to be, though, Brent.
I'm pretty sure they complimented Crow's stun.
The stun?
The fault line, yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Okay, we got ourselves the bonus round coming up. Victor sprints past that.
And you're going to see this a lot. It's attached through. Depp playing inside of the smoke. Quick little wiggle to sidestep out of it, and he's got the backup as well. 10 working his way forward. Sugar Zero as well. The bonus round they've cooked up. Oh, it's converted it now. FNS left in a 1v2.
And what an incredible idea from Zeta there. Just putting so much pressure into A lobby. But specifically, the dash into smoke from Depp just allows him to isolate Victor, and it puts everything down onto FNS.
Just fantastic prep work again, though. Just the knowledge that Victor often disrespects all that utility by just sprinting into that corner.
Of course. You've got to love it. Zeta Division, whether it's the coaching staff or whether it's Crow, just looks so good for these set plays. And now the 0 point comes out, and that's going to start to give them an idea of where FNS is playing. He's still got a bit of time to work with.
It's still winnable for him. If he can isolate some of these fights. Alarm bot, they know exactly the positioning. Doubled up. I mean, that's just clean fundamentals from Zeta Division. Not even giving FNS performance over the course of a tournament before in just my entire history of being involved in esports. It's a very special thing we're witnessing right here with Zeta Division.
And for both of these teams, Haven is probably not a must-win. It doesn't fall into anybody's extremely strong end of their map pool. But when you have these kind of maps that are in the middle, they end up being really important to try and get an early beginning on.
Oh, and Zeta Division so aware of this play that's occurring. Okay, Victor. Okay, Marv. The headshots finding it with the Sheriffs in this round. It's a dangerous one. You cannot let your foot off the gas when you're up against OPTIC. Not when they've got their Sheriffs. These guys are phenomenal aimers. Sugar Zero just trying to catch this timing as well, the smoke. Up around the corner, that flash, okay, somehow. Catching onto the 2 of them, it seems. OPTIC might have let this one fall. The Cosmic Divide's even being committed, and Marvy's looking for a cheeky TikTok play. TP up to the top, he gets spotted out. Can he find the shots? Yeah, he swings through!
Oh, they tried.
And it is close. So narrow is the margin for that victory, but Zeta Division eventually pull it through.
Incredible shots at the beginning, honestly, from OPTIC, but Division's prep is what's winning them the pistol round, the bonus round, and then they just carry it on through and are converting the anti-ecos.
Similar tale, I think, to Champs, honestly, with a lot of the minor region teams, Josh.
That
in terms of the preparation, Tiff.
That could definitely be said. OPTIC are no slouches themselves. I'm sure they'll come out and show us that in some of the future maps, but so far it has been ZETA Division firmly in the lead when it comes to preparation and reading their opponents. I mean, this round again, just playing a full A retake without really any ults to help them do that. There's no lockdown and no rolling thunder to be able to assist them in an A retake, but they're just fairly confident this is going to be a C hit. Yeah. And you know what, Bren? They look like they're right.
They're correct. The positioning is really allocated for this, but they're not be too prepared for this. FNS pops his own ultimate. We got null command, dashing straight into the back. Victor sets it up. He's already got the 2 for them. Laz left alone. He's like, guys, what happened? 1v4. It was just an explosive opening from OPTIC, and I think ZETA Division maybe not anticipating perhaps FNS with that null command coming through. Really did stunt a lot of the tools that they potentially had to try and slow it down.
I'm sure you'll see it in the replay as well, but Victor broke some ankles.
He really did. They weren't ready for that.
He 2-footed slide tackled them. So this is a good one for OPTIC to try and get things back under their control. Little jiggle peek, another slide, and Victor ends up falling, but he's not going to give away a round here. Laz has a little time to work with.
It does sound silly, but getting these little shutdown kills that Laz is getting as he's lurking around the map, important for them, I think.
OPTIC's C hit on Haven, OPTIC's B hits on Fracture. Their actual big site execs look really good.
Phenomenal.
And that's why I think it's important for ZETA Division to be running these set strats to disrupt them before they get into execute territory.
Yeah, not letting them set up and get comfortable.
Depp has been a monster in these opening rounds of the half. Got the Blade Storm online right now. Holding a really tight angle.
Yeah, what's occurring here? Now, Crow is holding just in the connector as well. Possibly anticipating a bit of that utility. That's going to be the Trailblazer for ZETA Division. Ten wants to use it to get information, and he does know that there is a single player here. Depp actually uses it to take control of short. A close and personal angle, but OPTIC, they do not want to play into that area of the map.
Marv has just thrown down a smoke, kind of faking that they're lurking into B, but that's not where the Killjoy utility is. Just a calculated gamble. And they are moving towards B here. 0 point goes in.
Yep. Smoke drop down, they're going to be fading away. They comboed as well with a paranoia that comes through. 10, no! Just crawling around that corner. Luckily, team's backing him up with a utility, but Laz, they're swinging all the way through. ZETA Division, again, they do not want to let them get set up in these post plants. The 3v3. All the hell for them. Marved, well, okay, commits the ultimate into the spawn as well. Now trying to regroup with the rest of his team. If Depp is surrounded.
If Depp had any Blade Storm left, he might be able to do something. He's just one man with a classic.
Yeah, it's not enough, is it? Aftershot to clear through. That's going to be information for them, but can ZETA Division really end up winning this one? A beautiful triple swing. The OPTIC players just facing them right up as they're
teasing head-to-head to follow. And this second half has followed very similarly to the first. 4 rounds going the way of ZETA Division off the back of the pistol round, the bonus round. And now OPTIC starting to make some adjustments, finding some site executes that are working for them. Does ZETA have anything interesting on this eco? Looks like a push down mid off the back of turret contact.
Oh, Laz just tanking that flash still. Victor wants to just inject that pace straight into the round. Gets a bit of info in Garage, just understanding that there's not quite a setup there as he clears the corner. And now it's been slowed down once more.
And they're working off the information that Ye is grabbing for them in A short currently. The spike, still pretty far back, non-committed.
And obviously OPTIC are, I think, a little bit worried of this half by ZETA Division. They do cook a lot of stuff up in the rounds. Our Trailblazer gets info that Ye has been lurking his way through A.
But that could just be a lurk. It doesn't really tell them about the rest of the team.
It doesn't. It only spotted him. So.
Crashies has been holding his Seekers for a couple of rounds now. When does he invest them? His eco might not be the time, but with a player down, maybe you need to start.
Only 10 doesn't get anything else, but he is just tucked away in hell right now.
And here come the Seekers.
Just flashing through. There's the Seekers to spot. It's the Rolling Thunder. Ultimate's committed. ZETA Division want to push them away. 40 seconds left in the round, and Deppy's taken a phenomenal timing. Straight through A lobby into discipline. Dashes away, doesn't give away too much.
What a play, using the Cloudburst to cover off that trademark. Leaves Ye none the wiser and gets his head popped. Now Marv with the spike just hanging back. They're at a player disadvantage. They know that there's no real guns on board for ZETA Division, but they just can't find the kills.
Depp's just trying to contain it. Marv has spotted it out though with the rotation. And he's the one with the spike in hand. It's a pivotal kill.
It
Hugely important.
opens up the whole of the
10
rest of the
seconds
site
left.
for them. All the rest of the map.
Time.
He can pivot over to C and get this plant down for free. There's nothing to deny him.
Yeah, no stars for Sugar Zero to maybe pull him off the plant. But they're just already taking this. Sugar Zero's just diving in. No help from the rest of his team and just deciding to just wander in one at a time into the...
They are back into it here. Det picks up an operator, looking down C long.
You want to play? Let's play.
That's the adjustment they're going for. These are rotating from Zeta Division quite early. Look at them, just up on the minimap. Rotating all the way around, but this is a fast play from OPTIC. They're already into B. The connector's being taken. There's the lockdown being used in Garage, and Laz
So
taking a
fast.
forward position here to try and push them away, just in case they try and disrupt it.
It slowed the round down. And at this point, OPTIC might be worried about a push that's gone all the way into A lobby, somebody pushed down C long. They don't really have that level of information. Where does FNS go here?
I think they're leaning into Garage, and this is important for Laz.
He is not playing anti-flash, does not have a teammate to help support him.
He's alone. Trailblazer actually goes straight up through B, and this is an FNS call to try and fake towards it! Laz gets the one. Instant trade from Marv, and now top of the scoreboard for his team. He wants to do some work. Still Depp hiding in the smoke. The stun is perfect for him. Plays inside of his own cloudburst now, just weaving in and out, buying time for the rest of his team to try and
Marv's
collect
out.
themselves. But yeah,
30
instant
seconds
TP
left.
from Marv, and he's going to be able to get the plant on the other side of the map.
Similar situation to what we saw previously, except this time Zeta Division have guns, they have rifles, so it forces Marv to make a play.
He has to push forwards, but it looks like Zeta Division. I mean, they're so aware of this one now.
The bird,
Yeah.
the bird tanked the shot.
It did. It tanked the shot, saved his life. Has to hold close now. Could we see Ye and Marv really come up huge here? Tour de force in hand. I mean, Ye, he's done it before. Oh, the trademark as well. That's slow field. Brutal to try and push through. Now to stun. Only the one connection. A quick flick though. Marv is already finding the value for them alongside it. Still left alone. Crow wants to try and get it. The spam through so low, but time. It's running out. He has to stick it. The circle shrinking. Marv swings it at the perfect time.
OPTIC are seriously on the comeback.
Now, once more, pace comes through, flash it to the back. It's going to be the ultimate pop from Victor. He just wants to try and beam them down, lasering them. Was anybody anticipating the players though coming through? It's a quick wraparound. They pretend they find it. They got a couple of weapons as well. They just shut this down.
Victor's repeak there is extraordinary confidence, but ill-advised, I think, considering that Depp and Crow, they'd already been able to pick up Vandals, and he just sprints back into Garage with a Spectre.
I mean, that's just insane.
Whenever we see these kind of comebacks, Bren, it's often the rounds where the overconfidence comes out, where you feel, okay, we're playing against a Thrifty. How can we lose? We'll take a little extra risk here. And
Fast
Zeta
push into Garage.
are so diligent at clearing out these areas on C, but Marv has slipped the net again.
He's alone. Now, with all the players in the division playing on the other side of the map here, as soon as that plan goes down, they obviously, you can see them, they're aware of it.
But they are so far away.
Yeah, and
this
time is going to be burnt down by the time they even get in a position to play this retake.
Yep, and they have to clear so many areas. Marv could be in heaven. Marv could be in hell. They could be double short. They could be anywhere. Crashies has double flash online too.
Spike is going to start ticking quite rapidly soon enough. Crashies, one more flash in his hands. That's Marv just, I think, just pre-firing a common angle. Catches Depp, the players, the Zeta Division even ready to try and take this one. Now it's going right down to the wire. Beautiful flash from Crashies as he swings through, and
Marv Division have got to stop the rock quickly. This is their last chance.
a lot of disrespect being shown from them. Pushing all the way through into that A lobby. You can see Depp, Knives just holding. But OPTIC, they have maneuvered their way all up onto C. And they're going to contact probably as much as they possibly can before bursting through. Spotted out, flash into the back of it, clear the turret. No one on site to stop them.
And once more, there's no great ultimates here for Zeta Division to play a full C retake. They have the Cosmic Divide, which could be extremely useful if OPTIC decide to fall back to C long. It doesn't look like it. Most of their players staying on site.
I think anticipating it, honestly. That they can't play around that C long area. Marv, quick little TP into spawn there as well. Possibly trying to gather a bit of information. Still, the flash comes through. Zeta Division, they swing.
One enemy remaining.
Magnificent timing from them. The players, they just drop like flies.
Insane coordination. What is that from Zeta? when it's required most of the belief rise and rise and rise within the Japanese fans. They've gone from being underdogs to being true contenders.
Again, another
Whoa!
bit of pace. Victor just leaping past the opposition. Sugar Zero ready to shut this one down. Seekers get some decent space as well straight through. But look at this from ZETA Division. Instant wraparound. And this is the round where they've got this advantage to lurk through from Marved.
Marv's making the play again. He's smoked off the turret and he's in. Laz has no idea, didn't hear the smoke being deployed.
Matt Point, and he's making plays like this. It's just insane, but the return is there. Instant trade. With the quick wall banger straight through the wall. Headshot onto Ye, takes him out.
And that's put ZETA in a 4v2 to close out Haven and take a 1-0 lead in this, the lower bracket final.
Looks so doable for them. Crashies does get that one. Still brought down low. Seeker's now in play. 30 health. Almost going down to the Trailblazer, but the swing from FNS. He does catch onto Sugar Zero. Now the 2v2. There's the weaponry there. Flash through. Ultimate from FNS. He pops it. It's desperation time. Optic, they need to stay into this one. The quick little juggle beat. The timing on the swing. That's immense. And Optic, oh my word.
Population in Haven. Can Optic take it to OT, or is ZETA going to go up at 1-0?
Now it's been all slowed down. The pressure mounting on this map. The positioning from ZETA Division is so passive for now. Just players playing all the way back, anticipating maybe that Optic would go towards that B side of the map. And that's actually going to be the Trailblazer used to just get the information. But 10 doesn't get too much done with it on A. He doesn't spot anybody because Optic is still grouped up, holding, waiting. A minute left in the round.
Looks like this is another good read by ZETA Division. They've got two players, Killjoy utility over here towards B. That's where FNS is leading the team.
I'm out of here.
Oh, it's a fake. Are they going to pivot through the garage? They haven't broken the alarm bot yet.
No.
And the lockdown just gets melted instantly.
Yep, straight away destroyed instantaneously. But Deppy's worked his way up into that aggressive position. Wonderful pickoff for them. Players just triggering that alarm bot. They're trying to pivot around the corner. 10 tries to swing to punish it. Crow, now it's all on him. Flash sent straight through. The players there. Laz just trying to support him. But again, the players of Optic far too clean with it. 2v2, it's all on the line in this map.
Sugar Zero heard the shrouded step. Does he check a bot? Just not in time. And Marv once more makes the play. There's 10 seconds left in depth.
No way.
He's heard the spike running over towards A. Marv doesn't have the read. Is this how it ends?
Can he deny it? Doesn't have to dash on the updraft. FNS gets it down, holding it. FNS doesn't read it. Straight away, he's all the way through. Does he know where the player is? Marved. The 1v1. He thinks he's playing towards that lobby area. Right round the back for them, up in the air, and Marved. What a of this series.
Optic going to start off with some of that A lobby control that we saw a couple of times from on the defense. ZETA Division, they hear all of that utility, they read it, go towards garage. Great IGLing so far from Crow.
Spot that trademark. That's going to get cleared out. Now it's up to Marv. He's holding with the judge in this own smoke. The fault line as well is going to be slowing them down. Crow's holding it and they're going to anticipate it. Not quite. Still, the players are able to support it as they just swing straight through garage. Quick little sidestep, but Ye, they still have to deal with Ye.
Enemy remaining.
10 removes him. Now we're down to the 1v1 with the Seeker giving him that information. He knows Crash is at the back here. Spike in hand. A minute in play. Trailblazer, the timing. Just tags him through and Crashies!
To tag him and get the stun? What am I watching here?
And now Optic, one round away. Taking this map, ZETA Division. Just so close, within their grasp multiple times over the course of it. Might be kicking themselves. I cannot believe it again. This contact lurk all the way up C long. You can see Ye tempted, I think, to play up there.
I think they were looking for the Killjoy utility. They're pushing up close, seeing if they can hear it, and it gets them a read on what the ZETA defense looks like. Victor over on his position in A short is going to be able to hear the turret, I think, towards the back of B. And that might give him a read. Depp's going exploring.
Push him through mid. He's going to get a lot of information. He hears the players running over towards A now. Surely they're going to be aware of this. And it's up to Laz. Utility going to be dumped onto him here. Tries to activate it. He finds the one. Instant swing and trade there from Crashies. He's going to return it. Depp just trying to find that timing, but Optic have already taken this site. Is 10 going to try and make a play here? The fast retake potential. So Spike's gone down, and now straight down to the wire for the Marv. He needs to find that pick-off. Dash to the side, cloud burst just to hide the timing that he's trying to take. Swinging through, quick just jump through, Sugar Zero! He comes out of nowhere! Crow covers him as well in the astral form. The round secured for them, Zeta Division. What was that?
These players are pulling plays out of nowhere off the back of being able to find these timings, these holes within Zeta Division. It wasn't necessarily the set plays, that was more what Zeta was throwing at them.
Let's start.
So no judge to begin with.
Sure.
That's an important thing to note in overtime rounds.
I'm sure he had another weapon waiting. Just somewhere, but Zeta are fast with this approach once more. It's a similar kind of play. The Trailblazer to try and get information. Actually does catch onto Marth. He managed to TP to the other side. Wants to play inside of his own smoke, but he is being brutalized. Just utility being thrown at him, but he just spams through anyway. Catches onto depth players. Still committing into the side. And OPTIC, they don't let them set up. They don't let them get comfy. All the flashes being just lobbed into the back of the side here for them. 10 is stunned up. Can't quite reload. Doesn't feel like it's safe to try and take that timing, but no committal onto the side here. 10 unable to survive as well as just being approached from so many of those angles. And all up to Sugar Zero.
Crashies has done so much in this round, and he already hears the timing.
Done. Quick break.
Love the play from him. So much utility pressure onto 10. Set
This before.
They've lost scenarios like this before.
Yeah.
It's all about learning from your mistakes.
It felt like coming into 2022, they vowed to not make those same mistakes again. They came in with a renewed mindset, that discipline.
You win or you learn. OPTIC have done a lot of learning in the past.
I got yous, okay?
Maybe now is the time for the winning.
But for Zeta Division, they try and take away this round, keep this overtime going. So let's set up, and they're going to try and punish this one. Victor is so deep using his fast lane to work into this angle. Flash comes through. Doesn't give precise information, but they know that there's a player lurking around that area. The Trailblazer cashes onto him. Victor, he could be in trouble here, but Dev doesn't really want to re-swing into this one with the operator. He wants to hold that angle just in case there's another player there. While all this is going on, Ye's working his way around as well. He's looked straight into the sight and he's caught the players unaware. Zeta Division forced to scramble, adjust the setup. Crow still no match for him. Ye taking names, taking heads away. And OPTIC
Flawless.